So hold on there. Steady voice, you know, see what I go on?
Mr. Wagwan is?
No, man, no carbon.
Welcome everybody, welcome to
To
the
the
Steady.
Steady Show.
In the latest in the Norman Horne saga, the Gleaner has published a snippet today to say that he told the National Party hierarchy that in due course he will make his decision as it relates to the Senate controversy. So Norman is still holding on to his cards. Now, Norman has already debunked quite a number of speculations before. We know there are speculations right now looking at if this is a matter of his still possibly having dual citizenship. He's holding the cards right now, and we will just have to wait. But if we look closer at his letter, you know, he did take a stand for the things that he didn't like within the party. And I don't know about anybody else, but I can respect somebody who's willing to take a stand, because it's always more difficult to stand alone than to stand with the crowd. Yeah? So he did say it is early days under Mr. Golden's leadership, and at this stage, I will trust that he will take every opportunity to learn the parameters on how to relate to, you know, the membership in the most appropriate way. One thing we know for sure is that earlier in the letter he spoke about the fact that as it relates to whether he would resign from the Senate, that's a discussion that was only it wasn't a discussion that was had. Any discussions that were had with Golden, it has to do with the money that he was owed. So he's taking a stand for protocol, and he's also clearly taking a stand for unity within the party, because he spoke about the fact that, you know, disrespect will never give birth to unity, which is a fact, right? And he spoke about the fact that any matter that is unresolved must be resolved in keeping with the principles and true spirit of team leadership. So we know that Mark was a supporter of Lisa Hanna, and we know that one area in which Lisa is not lacking is in the area of communication. Now, for the amount of things that's going on the ground right now, we would have expected to hear the plan of action. I did know that Mark did talk about the fact that they need to develop a code of conduct for party members and so on and so forth, right? But the man has taken his stance, and we don't know if this is about dual citizenship or this is about the money for sure, or the big one, if this is about blocking bunting, because we understand that relationship with, as Crawford stated, you know, Golden has inherited Bunting's enemies, and many persons still see Bunting as the mastermind. We are still seeing messages being circulated, which we know we cannot say for sure, but one thing we do know is that with the deep divide that's happening right now, Mr. Horne is clearly not pleased with this, and whether it's a matter of he is just taking time out to sort out his personal affairs to take up the seat, or he is holding out to cause embarrassment to the current administration, because we're, you know, things have been pretty silent since this development on the PNP's part. We know that Mark came out and he spoke about the appellate court situation. But, you know, I've seen the comments on that, and persons are still pointing him back to fixing the issues that's happening under his watch. So let's see what's going to come of this situation. But again, you know, a next thing again is that it's good when you cannot be bought out and money is not an issue for you. Not that I'm saying anyone was bought out, but you can truly take a stand when you have the money to take a stand and do your thing. So we perhaps can learn something from Norman. He's making his political pleas, he's acting within the law and within protocols. And the fact that he met with the hierarchy and they weren't able to resolve the issues said there are further discussions and some things will have to go on terms that he's outlined to them, which he's saying must happen within the principles and true spirit of team leadership within the People's National Party. So we're watching. I want to see what's going to happen. This is Steady Take.
Hi, viewers. If you like the content, remember to like the video. If you like the content, consider subscribing. And remember to hit the notification bell for new videos. Thank you.